Good morning, dear friends, dear students. Fourth semester Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Once again, I am here with this numerical number 2 of the subject Analog Electronics Feedback Amplifier. Myself, Lalit Kumar P. Bhaiya, Associate Professor, Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering Department. Last time we have seen the problem numerical on feedback amplifier. Today we will go for the numerical 2 of the feedback amplifier. Which problem last time we have seen, just look at once and then we will go for the next problem. This problem we have seen. This problem we have seen in the last video. For the circuit shown in figure, calculate AV, overall voltage gain with feedback, the input impedance with feedback, output impedance with feedback. These parameters we have calculated with the given H parameters. Now we will go for the next problem. This already we have seen, and this is the another problem which is given here. You can go through this problem. For the circuit shown in figure below has following parameters. HFE is equal to 100, then HI is equal to 1.1 kilo ohm, 1.1 kilo ohm, and this HRE and HOE is equal to 0. Determine the input impedance, R effective, AVF, voltage gain with feedback, then input resistance with feedback and output resistance feedback. These 4 parameters we have to find, and this circuit is given here. You can see this circuit. This is collector to base bias, where this resistance is connected here, and this is the current source connected here. This is current source along with parallel resistance of 1 kilo ohm, and output is taken from this collector, common emitter amplifier with collector to base bias, and this is emitter resistance here. Now let us go. The step 1 is to identify the topology first. The very first important thing is to identify the topology. Here output voltage is sampled and fed back in shunt with the input signal, such that this I0 is equal to IF is equal to 1. I0 minus IF is equal to 1. Hence topology is voltage shunt feedback. Step 2, you have to very first of all you have to find out the topology, identify the topology. Here you can see this circuit diagram, and from which voltage shunt feedback, here voltage is taken from here and it is a shunt. Since it is a current source, so it is parallel connection here. So voltage shunt feedback is there. Then find the input and output circuit. To find the input circuit, set V0 is equal to 0. Output should be shorted for finding the input circuit. At this places a resistor R across the input. To find the output circuit, set Vi is equal to 0. And to find the output circuit, we must have the input should be shorted. This places a resistor R across the output. The resultant circuit is shown below. You can see here, this this resistance will be placed here at the input when we find the input circuit, and this resistance will be placed at the output also. This resistance will be placed at the output. So now go to this equivalent circuit. This is the current source, and this is 82 kilo ohm resistance from input side. It is placed here at the output side. It is placed at the input side when output is 0, and the same resistance is placed, 82 kilo ohm resistance is placed here at the output side. So these two resistances are coming in picture. At the input side this resistance, at the output side same resistance. Input side resistance comes when output makes equal to 0, and output side resistance comes when input makes equal to 0. So this is the equivalent circuit, input and output circuit. Now let us go for the H parameter equivalent circuit. In similar fashion we can draw the H parameter as in last problem we did. This is the H parameter equivalent model of a transistor. This is given HIE 1.1 kilo ohm. This is the emitter resistance 820 ohms, and this is current source HFE into IB. This is base, this is collector, and this is emitter. So this is the internal H parameter model, and these are the external resistances connected. This is current source, this is resistance along with current source. This is the resistance when we find the input circuit. This is the resistance when we find the output circuit, and this is the resistance connected at the collector, 12 kilo ohm. So this is the RI1 input resistance of the transistor itself. This is effective input resistance Ri. This is the output resistance of the transistor itself, and finally this is the effective output resistance of the whole circuit. Now we calculate this Rm here. Find the open circuit resistance. First of all, find this open circuit resistance Rm. Rm is equal to V0 upon this Is. So this value is Rc into I0 upon Is, and this is Rc minus Rc into Ic upon Is. I0 is nothing but Ic here. So you can calculate this value as is equal to Rc upon minus Ic by Ib and Ib by Is divided into two parts. Then calculate first minus Ic by Ib is given by the formula minus HFE into R upon R plus Rc. Just put the values here. All values are given. It comes to be a minus 87.23. And then calculate Ib by Is from the circuit. This is Ib and this is Is. So Ib by Is you can calculate according to the parallel branches of the current. That is Rs parallel to R upon Rs parallel to R plus this Ri1. And Ri1 can be calculated as HIE plus 1 plus HFE into Rs according to the formula of the H parameter model. So this Ri1 comes to be 83.92 kilo ohm. And lastly Ib by Is, you can put all the values. You will calculate it as 0.0116. And finally this Rm resistance, you can calculate V0 by Vin, and this comes to be minus 12.142 kilo ohm. Here the minus sign doesn't matter here. This shows the direction of the current, therefore it comes to be a minus. Then calculate the beta factor. Beta factor means Here IF upon current, since this is current shunt feedback, so we have IF by I0 is the beta factor. I0 is the input to the feedback circuit and IF is the output from the feedback circuit. So this factor can be calculated as Vi minus V0 upon V0 into R. Yeah, V0 into R you can say. This is equal to minus 1 by R, since V0 is very greater than Vi. So beta factor is minus 1.22 into 10 to the power minus 4. Once you get to two values, then at step number 7 calculate D, that is D factor. Then resistance with feedback, voltage gain with feedback, input resistance with feedback and output resistance with feedback. D factor is given by, for this negative feedback, it is always 1 plus A beta. In place of A, we have taken here already Rm. Since it is a current shunt feedback, so that in place of this we have considered Rm. It is not a resistance, sorry. It can be treated as a current gain. So 1 plus minus 1.22 into 10 raised to minus 6, and this value is given. You can calculate 1.148. So this, the gain with feedback is Rm by open loop gain divided by D. That is always like A upon 1 plus A beta. Similarly, Rm upon 1 plus A Rm. So you can calculate this value. This is minus 10.57 K. And lastly, voltage gain is V0 upon Vin. This is V0 upon Is into Rs. So this is equal to this RMF upon Rs. This RMF is Vs by Is and it comes to be minus 10.7. And finally this you can calculate Ri, Rs parallel to R parallel to Ri1, this value, and Rif is equal to Ri by D according to the factor. So this can be calculated at 50 ohms. Output resistance is infinite. Output with resistance with feedback is infinite by D, that is also infinite. HOE is already 0, and hence the effective output resistance is RC parallel to R. Since ROF is 0, so you can calculate effective only RC parallel to R, and this output resistance with feedback is R dash O divided by D. So this is 9.118K. So dear friend, according to this, you have to use the proper formulae and go through all types of feedback. Thank you very much for listening this numerical. Go through the various numericals from this standard book, and my notes is also available. PPT is also available. You can refer the YouTube channel. From this you can go through the videos also. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.